Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
They caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but...
See, because look, there's no wheel on that.
If you say so.
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Carefree till the end.
Does that mean you don't think that'll ever happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey!
What do you mean, something?
Shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Let's play the game, Gage.
Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
Yeah, I know.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Still, I do wonder what it means.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say it's not connected.
Let's talk to
Not that
everybody
there's
and
anything saying there is, but still.
Are you talking about the countdown?
Shut up.
Okay. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time.
What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp.
Yeah, I noticed that too. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time?
Well, what were we doing? Well, right now it's
time.
It's 12:30 p.m. So noon sharp. That means it's 12, right?
Well, that means the time doesn't even matter for the case at all. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said it. We don't even need to think about the time. Now, order of events, maybe. But, like... apparently, he must have been dead the whole time.
So
No,
it's not
he
saying...
died at 12. That's what we know.
Okay,
But
we
it
know-
doesn't matter. It's not evidence that'll bring us to someone.
Okay.
Apparently.
Let's still keep in mind, though, 12 o'clock, he bit the dust.
Yes, rest in peace. So 12 exact.
Pieces.
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
I said pieces.
Oh. So it also has a clock function.
And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago.
Cringe. Skill
happened-
issue.
It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill.
Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it.
If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer.
Which is Sonia.
That's obvious, though. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup.
You're actually sounding smart. What the heck? Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs.
Yeah, that's the problem. Almost like it was all Nagito's plan or something.
Yeah.
What do you think,
Very
Prince
toxic.
Sayus?
as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier.
Then to never see you all again.
Right? No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after.
Dang. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? Ugh, it's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
That's useful.
I could laugh too, because it's Nagito. Haha, sucker. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
About that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see That red streak?
Huh? Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I didn't even see that.
You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. Is that where the spear was? Because there's spear on the rope of the spear. There's also blood. So I'm wondering if it's like tied around there.
Maybe. Well, why would there be blood already on the spear?
I don't know.
Is that blood?
Maybe he's using like fake blood to throw us off or something.
It could be.
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder. I got the blood on the girder.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. Well, let's look at the body.
See what he's got going on.
I am the kind of person to enjoy the best part last.
Looking at a eviscerated body.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the heck out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again.
I wouldn't be so sure.
No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. So yeah, maybe Nagito is dead, but there's no saying... I mean, he set up a bunch of stuff beforehand.
Yeah.
There's no saying he doesn't have other stuff set up. And
I don't understand this.
what part?
Well, the whole part we have to investigate.
Oh,
It's just weird to me.
for now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Okay, burnt rope.
Okay.
Let's look at his feet.
Oh, Nagito.
Oh my, Hajime. You're going right to the good part, are you? Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie Nagito up? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. Killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him.
To torture?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing.
Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Well, it also could have been just to, like, figure out where the bombs are and how to dispose of them. That would be another reason to torture him.
Yeah.
If it was before we thought the bombs...
Before we found out they're fireworks.
Yeah. See, this
So-
case is so different already just because it's Nagito's case. Like, you know there's gonna be, like, layers
Oh, yeah.
and layers to this. Like, I bet Nagito had something to do with his own death.
You know something else, though?
Mm-hmm.
You know, remember Nagito was talking about, like, that they should have tortured him or something?
Yeah.
I know Akane. I don't know. It was to Akane, he was talking about torturing him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But everyone was there.
I know. It's just, the idea that he should be tortured, maybe it was planted by him, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I mean... Yeah.
But then again, I don't think that's a very original idea you need when Nagito's involved.
Oh my, oh my. This is so interesting, guys.
Too bad I'm dead.
Yeah.
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that.
But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? torture wounds has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yay!
Hallelujah.
Nagito's right wrist is tied up with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burnt off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze?
It might be a plant. Like something to throw us off by the killer, you know?
Very suspicious. Anyway.
Yeah, this is like the most gruesome one yet.
Knife.
Who else would get it, you know?
Yeah, seriously. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? I think you mean so cool.
Oh!
High five.
I'm gonna use my other hand. Okay.
Yeah.
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
it cannot be.
Oh my god. And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why do they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
The reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife.
Well, let's check out the spear.
Okay. Spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. It's the one from the castle.
But
Nice.
there wasn't originally an iron weight attached to it.
Yeah, that's new. I see. Use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy, and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not. This is the spear of Gungner, right?
Gungner.
Okay.
If I ever have a kid, I'm naming them Gungner.
You would be a terrible father.
You definitely just came up with that now.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
Nezumi Castle?
The hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there.
How's a bear afraid of mice?
Dang you, mice! Dang you all to heck!
I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Can't we all just go in there then, and
Yeah.
just live in there and have him never bother us again?
Not a bad idea.
Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Oh, there's like a little section that just doesn't have any.
Do you think that's where the line on the wood came from? Maybe it rubbed off or something? But blood doesn't just rub off like that. You'd have to
Yeah.
clean it.
Maybe it's the way you tie it.
A lot of these could be red herrings, too.
Yeah, I feel like Nagito, if he did have something to do with it, is the type to throw so much like fake evidence in there. And then he'll show up last second and be like, yep, none of it mattered after all.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
What if this case, like, it just is Sonia? And he just throws so many random factors into there just to
Yeah.
throw us off. Like, it's actually really obvious if you just ignore all the random evidence.
Well... Okay, Sonia's really our best guess so far.
Yeah, but it's never the best guess.
Yeah, I mean, we thought it was Kazuichi, but it turned out to be Gundam.
But this is Nagito's case.
Exactly. So there's...
So throw all rules out the window. Anyway.
Which means I have no idea.
Yeah. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir. Really? We're calling it that?
That is made up. Alright, well.
Let's look at the face. Looking good.
Kiss him.
Ew, Hajime, what are you doing?
I miss you, Nagito.
Come back to me. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth was covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it. Doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Is she gonna take off the tape? I knew it. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey.
But putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed.
The blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
About the blood splattered on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right?
Yes.
Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body.
Okay.
So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about?
It gives us an order of events, though.
Yeah. I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
He's ugly. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Okay. Does
Kind
other
of what
hand?
I expected, but whatever. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange.
Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... doesn't that blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Like he had his hands on the ground, maybe, when he was...
Yeah.
Maybe?
But even that, like, it should still
Or-
seep into the, like, under his hand, you know? Your hand doesn't completely compress it.
Well, maybe he was holding on to something?
The whip!
Hmm.
Because that streak where there's blood missing, maybe he was holding on to that.
Oh my god, that's such a good idea.
And that's why there's blood on his hand, but not on his palm.
So why was he holding the whip right there?
That, I don't think we know. Maybe he was trying
Do,
to...
do you think they tried to whip him? He grabbed it? He grabbed the whip and then they stabbed him?
Oh, maybe.
Hmm.
Who knows how to do that, though? Sonia.
Sonya for sure.
I mean, she definitely has combat experience.
She knows how to use a take, so, you know.
Yeah, I would not put, like, good combat against her.
Sonya, Akane, or Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
I'm sure Kazuichi could figure it out. Chiaki, I don't know why it would be Chiaki.
I don't think it'd be cheap.
Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
There's something else that's strange.
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
So it stopped it from getting on the back of his hand then.
Well, think of if he's holding it like this, the splatter is going to go all around his hand. Okay, for example, I'm holding a fist and holding it like forward toward Gage with my thumb pointing toward him. That would cover his fingers all the way up to... Look where my finger bends.
I mean, yeah.
So if he's holding that whip, I don't know. I think he was holding onto something though and making a fist motion, which is why it's on that part of his hand.
It's worth noting, but I don't know.
I don't see why else.
Those feel like some pretty clear lines, you know?
I don't know. They kind of leak around a little.
I don't know. We'll see. After all, I mean, this game's clues have been weird before, like with the gummy bear.
Yeah.
I'm still mad about the gummy bear 5 months later.
Of course.
But no, yeah, that's a possibility, but
I don't see why it would be missing there.
I mean, anyway.
I don't know.
You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure. You win.
Okay, Chiaki.
But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Okay, maybe that does make sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Blood on the left hand.
I mean, imagine if that fist was closed up, then it would make a complete thing of blood, you know?
I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself.
We're used to it.
Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating this area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to find that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first.
Sorry, you're getting muffled.
You think so?
Yeah. Okay. So, looks like this is it. We're good, right?
I guess. It wouldn't let us leave if we didn't see everything.
So what do we got here?
Speaker. MP3 player. MP3 player. What the heck is that?
I know.
Same thing as like VHS.
It's a long time ago. It even looks analog, doesn't it? When it's not.
Analog. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Yeah, honestly, what was the point of the spooky music?
Maybe to drown out the noise of them killing Nagito?
Maybe, but a fire's pretty loud on its own.
Or
Maybe to cover up the sound of a fire being started?
Or I still think maybe the body discovery announcement was played through there and it was faked.
That is so clever of you to think. The only thing is the monitor, though. It plays through the monitor.
Is there a monitor in here?
There's a monitor, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I could see Monokuma being in on it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like he's meant to be neutral.
Yeah. Still, though, let's keep it in mind.
Yeah. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess?
Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really
It's a domino
close.
effect.
Yeah.
It's a domino effect. When we open the door,
And, okay, that's where the curtain was, and that's where the lighter was. So maybe there was some sort of...
so you think that set off the lighter?
I think it could have, but I'm not totally sure. Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... Yeah, they were all lined up. It's fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It was a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
It really was. Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly?
Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Bam.
Bam. Oh, I thought it was Chiaki.
It's all you.
Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's so neat and orderly.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally.
For sure.
Domino effect. But,
Okay.
like, how did it actually set the lighter off?
No, I don't know.
Was the lighter, like, taped to the final Monokuma thing? And, like, when it slams against the ground, it... Whoa.
See, I don't know. I do think all they need to do to activate is open, though.
Okay. I'll take your word on that one.
I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, we'll find out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right? Alright, that's
books.
nothing.
Oh my god, tons of CDs.
Whoa,
All
CDs.
these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too.
Well, we still have time.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's talk to everyone again, I guess.
Yeah. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
There's a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Monokuma, what are you doing? Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Haha.
Hey!
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not!
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking how.
Whoa!
You're messing with me? Screwing with me? I don't know.
You didn't need to censor that.
Yes.
Oh my, screwing? How lewd.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already.
Yeah. Wow.
You're not helping yourself. Home diggity dog. Wow, even though I did say I was gonna friggin' kill him,
Hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? I don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't really believe anyone right now. Well, think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
Okay. Well.
Honestly, I usually have a candidates of people I like trust.
Mm-hmm.
But it's usually been these guys.
Yeah.
So now it's all out the window.
Yeah, pretty
Anyone's
much.
on the table. Even Nakito, honestly.
Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes? What is it?
Did you kill him?
Oh yeah, my bad, bro.
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is all right.
It is alright. It is not a bomb. Because it's
guess-
Hajime
Yeah,
impersonator.
I guess so.
Why did you know that the bombs were fake?
Well,
That's not all, either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching at the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Dang, Hajime.
Oh my!
Oh my!
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer.
Why?
I don't do that normally today.
What? What?
Oh my god!
What? What? What?
Jesus, shoot! You son of a dog!
Sonia?
I am sorry!
I was panicking.
Why are you panicking?
Yeah.
Why?
I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. That was weird.
What?
Jesus, shoot, you son of a...
Dog.
Wow. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Seriously though, keep that breakdown in mind. Do not forget that.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
Don't give her an alibi, Hajime. Let her explain it herself.
Why would she explain it just... Why would she go and look just then? Why would she
Yeah.
wait until they were about to explode to go look
I
there?
mean, we knew bombs were... We've known bombs were going to be a thing for a while now.
Yeah, you could have searched that any other day.
Well, yesterday, but yeah.
Shh.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin.
Oh?
At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
Jeez.
Why is Monami there?
The plan was an utter failure.
Shut up.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Why'd you say it like that?
She sounds like she doesn't know how to cuss.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Why from there?
Yeah, that's a bad place to be standing. Whatever.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
My god.
Jeez.
Poor Kazuichi.
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
Wow. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
I still doubt you.
Yeah.
You're right. I got it. Why'd you panic like that?
Yeah, that was weird.
Explain that. Like, she's never broken under pressure. Not like that, anyway. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the Plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Because they're all stupid.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas. Probably.
Probably.
I don't know.
I'm just guessing.
Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place?
It's okay.
I guess.
I love you, Mekamaru.
There's no time for us to stand around. Oh, that's the wrong button. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality.
I really hope this is like we start the trial and like someone admits it right away.
Wouldn't that be wild?
I would love for them to do a fake out like that. Especially if there's one after this that's like insane.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's why there's no time for us to stand around. I think I already said that, but whatever. Alright, next door. I mean, Plushie Factory. It's right here. Alright, truck.
Vroom vroom.
Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there.
How do you get it inside?
Shh. It was a big garage door.
That's true, but there's still stairs right there. You just reverse it in and let it hit the conveyor belt.
Sure.
I guess, yeah, I just explained it, didn't I?
Yep. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Break room? Break room, ooh.
I need a break.
The break room is on the other side of the store. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Thanks for letting me investigate it, dog.
Wow.
Whoa!
What are you doing here?
Get out. You're just following me around.
Right.
So I don't find out that you're the killer.
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh? But why?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Wait, why?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
You just think it'd be cool.
Alright!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Yes, pie!
Either way, it is all gravy.
All gravy? What the heck does that mean?
You know what I think though?
Huh?
What if she's trying to get us to waste time?
That could be it.
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I kind of want to pick him up and squish him.
Right?
I see.
You are right.
However...
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint, and you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Okay.
Wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen.
Oh, so you knew. So you knew.
Yeah. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon. What? Do you believe that?
Not for a second. No, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Must try it.
I'll take one.
Did I say something I should have not said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Obtained Monokuma bomb.
Use this to kill Chiaki.
Hey Cheeky, I got you a gift.
I would love to make a pipe bomb.
I don't think you can say that on the internet.
That's okay.
Let's leave. I'm
Yeah.
done with this place. I'm so tired of it.
This place is doo-doo stinky poop.
Let's go here.
Why?
It's cool.
Okay.
Whoa. See, look, a clue. Alright, I know who the killer is now.
Oh, who was it? Who is it?
Me.
Oh no. We should check out the military base, right?
Oh my god. We'll go there last.
Okay.
I want to go to the castle. I'm feeling castle today.
That's so funny.
It wasn't a joke.
I know. That's why
I didn't say anything funny.
I was lying.
Oh. You're such a good pal. Good pal friend.
That's right.
Here I go. Whoa. Yep. Dude's missing. Okay.
So when we were here, that gives us a timetable of when it was taken, though. Kinda.
Yo.
Yeah, I guess so.
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from.
Yep. Whoa. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. Spear is definitely it, right? Wait, is there a weight?
I see.
Hold on.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle,
Oh, there
and
it
there's a
is.
weight at the end of it.
No way.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. I wonder where it is.
Where'd it go? He just looks at you like, wait, what?
Hajime, you're stupid. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spears of gun gear, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that.
But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use.
Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Hard to wield. So we know it's hard to wield. Maybe they didn't have to wield it at all.
I guess not.
Alright. Where else? Nagito's room?
We're gonna get to the trial quick, I feel like.
You go to Nagito's room and it's just like feet pictures all over the walls.
It's all the people who's died, it's their feet.
Every time I look at this place, I swear something changes. But I think I'm just losing my mind.
Yeah, I think this game kind of has that effect.
I think I'm just insane.
Insano style. That's an abrupt, or not an abrupt, a deep internet reference. If you guys can find it, I'll be proud of you.
Insano style?
Yep.
What does that mean?
I'm not gonna tell you, then they'd know.
Huh?
I'll tell you later.
Tell me now.
No, it's a deep internet reference. You have to find it.
Deep internet? That
Yeah.
sounds like illegal. And I've heard that before.
I know.
I just don't know what it's from.
Well, I'll tell you later when I don't have to cut it out.
Tell me now.
No.
Oh!
I thought that was Nagito. I'm like, oh hey.
Could you imagine?
I would love that.
I would be like, you'd be like, hey Hajime. That would
I'm
that
not
would be
feeling
the-
so great.
that'd be the best trial.
That would
I'd
be.
be so confused.
I'm annoyed.
What happened?
I'm annoyed.
What are you annoyed about?
I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage.
Okay.
Why wouldn't she be able to? It can't be by gender, because we went in Mahiru's.
Yeah.
Clatter, clatter. Huh? It's locked?
Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed.
Can't we just ask Monokuma?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna go investigate another area. What are you gonna do?
I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us.
Then let me know when we can go inside.
Yep, got it. Yeah, then we remember Nagito. He's like, "Hey, Monokuma."
And he's just like, hello!
Yeah.
I'm here, baby doll!
Honestly, he very well could have said that.